Welcome to Lesson 10.3. Here are the spiral review answers from 10.2. Take a moment to check over the answers. If you're on the live feed, I'll take questions. If you're not, you'll have to use your email to check with me if you have questions about how to get to these answers. Let's go ahead to today's lesson. Our learning goal for today is to compare and convert customary units of weight. Now, you'll recognize that we've been doing this for 3 days now. First we did length, then we did capacity, which is the amount that something will hold, and today we're going to be doing weight. So we'll be using the measures of weight. Unlock the problem with me. Hector School is having a model rocket contest. To be in the contest, each rocket must weigh 4 pounds or less. Without any paint, Hector's rocket weighs 62 ounces. If Hector wants to paint his rocket, what is the weight of the most paint he can use? Go ahead and pause the video and fill in the answers in the purple box. What weight does Hector need to convert? Well, he needs to convert 4 pounds, the limit of the weight for his contest rocket, to ounces. So we'll be converting 4 pounds to ounces. After Hector converts the weight, what does he need to do? The next step would be to subtract. The weight of an object is how heavy the object is. So this icon represents 1 pound. In 1 pound, there are 16 ounces. So as we look at the bar model, 4 pounds, each of those has 16 ounces. To find out how much the entire weight would be, that would be like saying 4 pounds times 16, because there are 16 ounces in 1 pound, and that equals 64 ounces. So 4 16s, 1 pound is 16 ounces, so 4 16s is 64. Now we'll subtract the rocket's weight from the total ounces a rocket can weigh to be in the contest. Well, 64 ounces is the limit of the weight, minus the weight of the rocket right now, which is 62 ounces, means there are 2 ounces that he can use to paint. So the weight of the paint can be at most 2 ounces for Hector's model rocket to be in the contest. How did you choose which operation to use to change from pounds to ounces? Pause the video and think about that for just a moment. Because pounds are larger than ounces, we're converting a larger unit to a smaller unit, so we need to multiply. Let's look at another example. The rocket boosters for a U.S. space shuttle weigh 1,292,000 pounds each when the shuttle is launched. How many tons does each rocket booster weigh? Well, let's take a look here. In our units of weight, we can see that there are 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. So we'll use mental math to convert pounds to tons. Decide which operation to use. I'm going from pounds, which are smaller than tons, so I need to divide the number of pounds by 2,000. 2,000 is the number of pounds that are in 1 ton, so that's the number we'll divide by. Step 2, break 2,000 into 2 factors that are easy to divide mentally. Well, if I think about that, 2,000 breaks nicely into 1,000 times 2. Step 3, divide 1,292,000 by the first factor. So if I divide 1,292,000 divided by 1,000, that equals, this just becomes a place value problem now, that equals 1,292. And if I take that quotient, 1,292, and now divide it by 2, some of us like to do it this way. There are 6 groups of 2 in 12. There are 4 groups of 2 in 9. And then we have 6 more groups of 2 in 12. So there are 646 groups here, tons, excuse me. So each rocket booster weighs 646 tons when launched. Go ahead and pause the video and practice on share and show number 1. 1 pound equals 16 ounces. I'm going from a larger unit to a smaller unit. When I go from larger to smaller, I multiply. So if 1 pound equals 16 ounces, then 2 pounds would equal twice as much, right? 32 ounces. 3 pounds would be 3 times 16, or 48 ounces. 4 pounds times 16 would be 64 ounces, and 5 pounds times 16 ounces in 1 pound would equal 80 ounces. Take a look at number 2, pause the video, work your way through, and then check back. Because again, we're converting pounds to ounces, that's a larger unit to a smaller unit, we multiply. 15 times 16 equals 240 ounces. Now try number 3. Since I'm converting a larger amount to a smaller amount, again I multiply. There are 2,000 pounds in 1 ton, so to find out how much is in 3 tons, I multiply 2,000 times 3. 3 tons equals 6,000 pounds. Will you notice also, scholars, how when I am abbreviating for ton, I have a capital T there? Make sure that you are using the correct abbreviations. Go ahead and convert number 4. This time we're converting small units to larger units, so we have to divide. 320 divided by 16, that's how many ounces are in 1 pound, means that there are 20 pounds in 320 ounces. Take a look at the math talk. How can you compare 11 pounds to 175 ounces mentally? Pause the video, think about that, then check back with me. If I'm thinking about converting 11 pounds using mental math, I know that in 10 pounds there would be 16 ounces in each one of those pounds, so that would be 160 ounces. Plus 1 more pound is 16 ounces more. That's 176 ounces, which is more than 175 ounces. In our live session, we'll work through some more practicing. Otherwise, you can go ahead and move on to your online math assignment. Please remember to do your spiral review before tomorrow so you have those answers ready to go when we check back for our lesson. Have a great day.